So, good day everyone. Good day class. Good day sir. By the way, I am Joram Platolon. So now we will tackle about the Michaelis model. So let's start. So the goals first is the general goals of this curriculum should be cooperatively developed by school personnel and layperson and be generally acceptable to community. The objective should be defended by school personnel with assistance from experts in areas of the curriculum evaluation and formulation of objectives so that they will be optimally useful in planning and appraisal activities. So there are 7 distinctions of Michaelis model. So first is the foundation of curriculum development. So there are 5 major sources of ideas that serve as the foundation for curriculum planning. So first is um, the historical foundation. So historical foundation are useful in identifying the problem, issue, and perspective. So circle foundation, it looking at the past education practices and learning from history because it talk about historical. Diba nagsabi dito, identify the problem. So they are looking in the past about the educational practices and learning from history. For example, um, if a school previously struggled with teaching math, they might review from the past method to improve the new curriculum. Gets guys? So that is the historical foundation. Next is the philosophical foundation. Drawn upon to develop a framework of values and beliefs related to the goals. So philosophical foundation. So these are the using values and beliefs about what is important in education to shape the curriculum. For example, um, a school might value critical thinking. Saman. So, their curriculum would focus on problem solving skills. Gets? Yeah. Sabutable sa philosophical foundation. Yeah, that's why sabi dito, drawn upon to development a framework. Meaning, ang framework kasi is, it is a structure. Structure siya ng philosophical foundation. Next is the social foundation. So, social foundation source of information and societal values, changes, problems, pressure, and force that merit consideration. So, social foundation. It consider the society needs, issue, and changes to inform the curriculum. For example, um, if society is focused on technology, so the curriculum might included more computer science subject because it focus on focus on technology. So the curriculum might include the computer science subject. Gets? So next, psychological foundation. Psychological foundation contains ideas about what about child growth, development, and learning on which the program may be based. So, drawing on knowledge about how children grow and learn to design the curriculum. For example, a curriculum for younger children might include more hands-on activities since young children learn better through play. Diba? Because psychological foundations So next is disciplinary foundation. Serve as source of information about concept, methods, and process of inquiry that may be used in developing the curriculum and planning instruction. So, in disciplinary, using knowledge from specific subject like math or science to guide curriculum choices. For example, a science curriculum would be based on the methods and facts of science itself. Diba? Kay disciplinary foundation sa nag-use ng knowledge from a specific subject or like, yeah, sabi ko kanina, like math or science to guide the curriculum choices. Gets? So that is the 5 major source of ideas that serve as the foundation of curriculum development. So number 2 is the goal and the objectives. So goal and objectives related to the analysis of the foundation of curriculum development. The goal should be cooperatively developed by school personnel and lay person and be generally acceptable to the community. The objective should be defended by school personnel with assistance from expert in areas of the curriculum. So goal and objective. So the goal of the curriculum should be developed by both teachers and the community. And be clear to everyone, iba? Teachers and the community is dapat magkaisa lang. Gets? That's why ingon balita to the community is the heart of education. I think yata. Correct me if I am wrong now. So the goal of the curriculum should be developed by both teachers and the community. And the objectives are the specific things that students should achieve and they must be well thought out by the teachers and experts. For example, the goal of teaching English might be to help students communicate effectively. So the objective could be for student to write an essay by the end of the semester. Gets? So next is the organization of the curriculum. Refers to the structure, arrangement, and sequencing of educational content and experience to facilitate effective learning. This approach emphasizes coherence and relevance in curriculum design, ensuring that each component builds upon prior knowledge and align with the overall educational goals. So, this is how the content of the curriculum is arranged and sequenced in a way that make a sense for learning. It means deciding which subject or lesson should come first, second, and so on. For example, in a math curriculum, student first learn basic addition. Diba? Student learn basic addition, subtraction, then move to multiplication and division. So, this builds on what they already know. Gets? So, in number 4, organizational and extension of the learning environment refers to the systematic arrangement and enhancement of physical, virtual, and social spaces to facilitate learning, promote collaboration, and support diverse educational experience. So this involves setting up physical spaces, online tools, and social structure that help students learn better. For example, a school may set up comfortable reading areas for students. Use online resources like educational website, and encourage group project that helps students learn from each other. Gets? So proceed tayo number 5. So instructional support services encompass the resources and assistance provided to enhance teaching and learning processes, including tools, technologies, and personnel, aim to improve educational outcomes by supporting educators in delivering effective instruction and addressing diverse student needs. So, these are the resources that help teachers and students succeed, such as tool, technology, and extra help from staff. For example, a teacher might use computer program to help student with math, or teaching assistant might help student who need extra help with reading. Diba? Because instructional support services, these are the resources that help teachers and the student to succeed, such as tools, technologies, and extra help from staff. Next is teaching strategies. So teaching strategies used to facilitate learning and engage student and enhance the educational experience to achieve desired learning outcomes. So these are the methods because teaching strategies are, meaning to say, these are the methods or techniques that teachers use to help students learn effectively. For example, a teacher might use a game to teach history, allowing students to learn in a fun, interactive way. Or they might use group discussion to encourage critical thinking because sabotable na sagod teaching strategies usaon na nimo pag teach or ng mga strategies ng mga methods or techniques to help student learn effectively. Gets? Next, lastly, evaluating and accountability. So refers to the process of assessing performance and outcomes of an action or system, ensuring that individuals or organization are held responsible for their result and decision. So this is the process of checking whether the student or teachers and the curriculum are achieving the intended result. If something isn't working, it adjusts or improve. Diba? For example, at the end of the semester, student may take a test to see if they have learned from the material. Teachers can be evaluated based on how well their student perform, and changes can be made if needed. So, evaluating these are the process of assessing performance and outcomes of an action or system. So these are the 7 these are the 7 types of Michaelis model. So the Michaelis model serves as a holistic framework that helps educators and institutions assess and improve their teaching practices, ultimately aiming to enhance student learning and achievement. It encourages a systematic approach to education that consider the interconnectedness of various elements within the learning process. So the Michaelis model is a framework that helps educators plan, organize, and evaluate their curriculum to ensure that it leads to effective learning for students. Each element is connected to improve overall education. So this is all about my topic. I hope na inyo na learn from me, na inyo nakatunan sa ako tag-discuss. And thank you for listening. Also, thank you sir for this day. And yeah, thank you guys. Goodbye.